Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing this fine evening? As you can see, I'm back down on the farm. Well, I'm kind of at the golf course right now, but no, I'm not taking a day off to do some golfing. As a matter of fact, we have a job here. So, since our last episode, what I have done... I assume this is the patch they want mowed. What I have done is, well, that doesn't need mowed. What's going on here? Wow. Okay. Obviously way off in the wrong direction. Okay, that's because we're in the wrong lawnmower. Anyway, I have, this guy is now sitting at our sheep farm. Not that I have any sheep yet. Ah, here we go. But I bought a second matching tractor and mower by doing a few missions. So, let's light up the mower. Let's hit our cruise control and make ourselves a couple grand here, shall we? Gotta be careful on this corner, because if you hit one of these things like that shed... I purposely went wide. You don't need to go that wide. Oh, it'll set you back to the point where you just won't get any bonus. You'll just get your job money. So, same thing with this pile where you dump the grass. It'll stop you dead as a stone. You wouldn't think so, but it will. A little concerned here lately. The last couple times I've logged in, I purchased this game through Steam. I have quite a few games on my Steam account. Most of the time I don't have issues. Occasionally you'll get something pop up where you get kind of a strange load on your first run or something, but it's usually because of a third-party DRM trying to get its goodies in the door before Steam is done doing its thing. And being kind of old school about conserving resources, I don't actually start the computer with Steam running. I use Steam when I need it. So, but the last couple times I've logged in, I don't know if any or all of you are using Steam. It is a good service. It's a great service, don't get me wrong, I love it. But, and I've been a member for more years than I care to admit. But the last couple times I've logged into this game, it's gone that what they have is a save on their cloud save thing, which I'm not that impressed with to start with. And what my game states I have don't sync up. Would you like to sync this up? And then of course there's warnings that this could mean that any data from between your last syncing up and this one may have been lost, and yada yada yada. So yeah, it's all a bit kind of dodgy-dashy. Kind of upsetting because, like I say, I really do like the Steam service. I don't have an issue with it at all. So, I guess the next machine we actually need here is our seeder. So, we will grab that. There it is. And yeah, I'm well aware that you can, on most tractors at any rate, you can mount the seeder on the back and then you can mount the sprayer on the front, and as long as you turn everything on before you press hire a worker, it will all work quite well for you. But this little guy is a little too light on his feet to carry that cultivator, and he doesn't have a 3-point in the front, nor does he have a PTO in the front, so kind of limits what we can do with him. That's alright. We're still early enough into the thing. And there we go. Let's start this one seeding canola. Beautiful. We're still early enough into it that we don't have to worry about doubling up on all the jobs. We don't have enough going on to concern us with that sort of thing quite yet. So 61K. Now granted, I'd be a lot further ahead. I did spend whatever it costs for the mower and the tractor, etc., etc. So that's alright. As with all things, it is a work in progress. Yeah, you're doing a good job there, Elroy. Yeah. Kind of makes you feel lazy watching everybody else do work, doesn't it? Lovely. So yeah, as I said, our buddy the Proppy Hopper is now sitting out at the sheep's farm. Here he is. This is our sheep farm. Well, it's a field and some buildings, and personally I've never used that building for anything. Kind of a waste. Would have preferred a little bit of a grassy field, maybe. But the way this works is your sheep are in that field there, where right in front of us. This is where, as your wool is produced, you get to pick it up. Of course, for that you need a pallet fork. Oh, we'll take that. Yeah, for that, of course, you do need a pallet fork. So, and the reason I have the Proppy Hopper down here is because, conveniently enough, all you need to feed your sheep to get 100% production out of them, i.e. make lots of wool, is grass, which you simply fill your Proppy Hopper up as it is at the moment, and then come along to this feeding trough and dump away. And if we go to, where are we here? Finances, statistics. And cycle through, cows owned, here we go, sheep's owned. Now you can see I have 1,807 units in the feeding trough, which is enough to feed my non-existent at this point sheep for 6 days. And that didn't quite take up my entire Proppy Hopper, so we'll just pull away to get rid of that sign. There we go. Now, I don't even remember where they told us the thing was. No, it's the other one, isn't it? Lovely. Okay. You. Hey, you. Oh, it's the other one, though. So, where the heck is the other? Over there, I believe. Yeah, this would be the one. And again, B turns on the mower, cruise control of 2, so we don't have to worry about continuously adjusting the speed, because if you do go too fast again, it won't mow, so you'll end up losing quite large patches, because it counts the time from when it went from the exactly right speed to when it went too fast to when it slows back down again, so you do lose quite a big patch. But with cruise control 2, it will never come up and say that. You can, using the ESL limiter mod, of course, you can tweak that a little bit. You know, I could maybe have them going 14 all the time instead of 12, and gain 3 or 4 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure how big a division they use to figure out your bonus. But, yeah, it's probably not worth it. You're not doing this long enough. And besides, you have to consider into it as well that, because you're continuously turning corners, you're actually varying your speed all the time. So if you actually lock up a percentage that's, say, right on that fine line, you can end up going over or needlessly under Ah, our other tractor is done. Lovely. Either over or needlessly under, and therefore losing time. On either the extreme outside or inside arc of those circles or those turns, depending on how much of a speed change you get. Of course, the further out from the tractor itself that blade is, the more that comes into play. Okay, I guess we can use you for spraying, why not? You're getting a good workout. These are a nice little tractor that they start you with, this one little bear or Buer, however you pronounce it. My apologies to people that are fussy on the enunciation of those particular things. But I regret to admit that even at 52 years of age, English is not only my first language, it is my only. I took a fair bit of French, being Canadian, of course, when I was a youngin' going back to school back east, but that was quite a while ago, let me tell you. Many, many years ago. So let's turn our sprayer on. I guess I could have refilled it, but it's not like we're going to get to do the whole field anyway, because Mr. I'm almost a tractor is only a couple of rows ahead of us. It's one thing I don't like. See, even the control to turn the spray off wouldn't work as long as that was up, so I wasted probably 1% or 2% of my fertilizer, and it ain't free. Yeah, I bet you didn't know Canadians were this cheap, eh? Don't blame us as a nation, it's me as a person, I assure you. And we'll shut it off again here. Might as well go fill it up, actually. It's not like we're broke. And again, the procedure is simple. Get up close enough, hit R on your keyboard, and you can see it filling. There we go, 100%. Lovely. Alright, well, I don't think there's too much we can do here. I can't speed up time while I'm sowing a field, otherwise it'll come in big blocks and patches. So, how about we go back out here and let's do this. Let's buy a few sheep, shall we? Let us buy some sheep. That'll be a good way to bring this episode up, I think. What shall we buy? I think let's start with 20 sheep. What's that, 4,000? Okay, let's make it 25. That'll be $5,000 worth of sheep. There we go. And as you can see, nope. Look, sheep. Yeah, I know. Makes you wonder where the heck they just hid 25 sheep out here. I don't see that many, but oh yeah, of course he's got to be walking away too. But yep, you can hear them now. Oh, here they go. I guess they dropped them all off at the far end of the field. They're making their way to the trough. Hello. Yeah. Heading to the food trough. Fat sheep heading to the food trough. Yeah, you look like you're wasting away. Oh, cow. Ah, and if we go over here, you can see that little concrete pad that I showed you, there's now a pallet on it with a single block of wool. Aha. So as I say, that's where you pick up your wool. And you do require, of course, a front-end loader with a pallet fork on it. Did I beat the sheep? I did. What, that you guys are coming down here? Oh, oh well. Fine. Fine. So there, we now have some sheep. We're truly a farmin' fools. So, this field will be finished sowing with canola fairly shortly, I should think. And when that one comes up and is ready to harvest, we will do that as well. Of course, it's going to take this little guy a while. And I think the sheep will be my only purchase until next time I see you, for sure. We're good for gear. I haven't really decided. See, if we buy that big field next door, which will be obviously the next one that is purchased. But then that means we got to try and do 3 fields with that for a harvester. So, yeah. Depending on what you have in this field, like wheat, he'll get 1.5 passes on the field before he needs emptied. You know, and we got a dinky ass little trailer. We got a tiny harvester. So, I don't know. Maybe the route to go is to try and generate money as quickly as we can. So, maybe the next thing we'll want to do once we get this field sown in advance time is, I don't know. Maybe get the process started towards cows. You know, maybe next time we sow the fields, we'll put wheat down so we can make some hay and some straw and start that process. But you're looking at about $200,000 to get a baler and a bale stacker. And then you're looking at another 100K or so, I guess, to get yourself the machine that helps put your mixed food down on the table for the cows. And then, of course, you want to have... well, yeah, a little here, a little there. So you're $350,000 to get cows off the ground pretty much covers it, sure. So, until next time, this is Species 7. I'm down on the farm, but I think it's time to go home. So, I wish you all the best. And looks like the sun will break out for our next episode. Lovely. So, ciao for now, folks.